What started as an ordinary weekend adventure for four friends quickly turned into a desperate fight for survival when they decided to explore the abandoned Blackwood Tunnel system. 2 hours into their expedition, they realized the tunnels didn't match any of the maps they'd studied, with passages seemingly appearing out of nowhere and landmarks repeating impossibly. The junction they'd marked as their starting point had somehow multiplied, with each tunnel looking identical to the last, creating an impossible labyrinth that defied logical navigation. Electronic equipment malfunctioned in bizarre ways, compasses spinning endlessly, phones showing impossible GPS coordinates, and watches that ran backward or stopped completely. Their attempts to mark their path proved futile when they discovered their fluorescent trail markers had either disappeared or inexplicably changed direction when they weren't looking. The laws of physics seemed to warp the deeper they ventured, with corridors that twisted in impossible ways and rooms that somehow existed above, below, and inside each other simultaneously. Time itself became unreliable when they noticed their reflections in puddles of water, showing dramatically aged versions of themselves, suggesting they'd been wandering for decades rather than hours. As hunger and exhaustion set in, they began experiencing hallucinations, or perhaps glimpses of reality, where the tunnel walls seemed to breathe and shadowy figures darted just beyond their flashlight beams. Their last hope came when they discovered a chamber containing what appeared to be an ancient navigation device, covered in symbols that matched the strange markings they'd been seeing throughout the tunnels. As they activated the device, a terrible truth was revealed. They weren't trapped in a tunnel system at all, but in something far more vast and incomprehensible. A labyrinth that existed between dimensions where the concept of an exit might not even exist. With their supplies dwindling and the maze seemingly endless, they faced an impossible choice: continue searching for an exit that might not exist, or accept their new reality as permanent residents of the in-between, joining countless others who had come before them.